Welcome, Vault Dwellers. My name is Nacho Bidness. I'm dressed in a ridiculous outfit, and I'm nearly dead from radiation poisoning. And that's how I maximize my experience while I am building settlements. If you're interested in that, go take a look at my intelligence tutorial. We're here today at the entrance to Nordhagen Beach, and I have set my street lights here such that they should come on any minute now. I've said many times that I think that lights on in the daytime doesn't look good, and I discovered that Advanced Settlement Power has a timer that lets us put our street lights to come on automatically like that. So I thought that was kind of neat. I've got my concept here, but it is very much a work in progress. The idea is that this is going to be a place that is an abandoned and ruined boardwalk that settlers have moved into and are starting to live among the attractions, maybe even have a few of them up and running. So the idea is that that boardwalk that you can see over there kind of extends back in this direction, and this sand dune is kind of blown in and covered up the bases of these streetlights. That's why they're sunk into the ground. But if you notice, the tops of them are all even. I've gone through and reserved space for all the buildings that I'm going to build. So example would be that right in front of me is not in any way a completed building. It is just a placeholder where I put some walls in to kind of sketch in an overall shape for what I'm going to build there. And normally I wouldn't show a settlement in progress, but this thing right here, this target range, I was so excited about it that I just couldn't bring myself to wait for the completed settlement tour. I built it using a mod called Cabin in the Woods, and it's certainly just a box that I built with that. And normally I would say that this feels out of place, doesn't look good, maybe even breaks the lore a little bit, but I wanted it to because this is a carnival game and I want it to look fake. I think it's an example of how even mods that wouldn't necessarily fit the lore all that well can still be used. Just takes a little thought in how we build a story around them. Let's go inside and say hello to the proprietor here. Now, this is a functional weapons merchant. I dressed him up with a cowboy hat and cowboy clothes from Nuka World just to kind of keep on with that theme of this is a target range carnival game. Decoration here is pretty sparse because I've already filled the size bar at this settlement once, and I'm more than 2/3 of the way filling it again, so I'm going to have to be restrained when it comes to decoration here because, heck, I've not even finished building all the buildings yet. I do have a little bit going on, like I've got that orange light in the fireplace because with this being a repaired and repurposed carnival game, that's, you know, something that you would see in the real world at a carnival where they'd use lights instead of actual fires. This carnival game that the settlers are using to make some money really is the thing that I was excited to show off today. You know, there's a little decoration here, some ammo boxes, and some sandbags maybe for some guys who take this way too serious. But this is just a test your skill game. But it does keep score, and it even dispenses prizes. Let me show you how it works. Right now that score is sitting at 2. It'd be cheating to start off with the score greater than 0, so we're going to reset that and let that roll through. The goal is to get 7 hits in 10 seconds. And so I'm going to hit the start switch there, and hopefully you can see at the top of your screen a green light whenever I get a hit, and hopefully I'll manage to, well, shoot. Okay, so I'm gonna cheat here just because I want to show how the system works. Just draw a bead on that, and there we go. And I set it up so that if you exceed the minimum required shots, that it would still dispense the prizes. Whoops, forgot to pick that one up from earlier. We have a choice between getting a teddy bear or we can get sugar bombs. I think that today I want a teddy bear. I'll pull the lever and out comes my prize. It's a teddy bear. I'm gonna wait for that to reset and just show off the other system here. So there we go. It's reset. I'm not going to reset the score because I'm just going to cheat my way through this and just show how everything works. There we go. That's probably enough hits. Yeah. Now we are allowed to come over. This time I'm going to get some sugar bombs. Pull the lever. And my sugar bombs have been delivered. I'm going to show you the machinery space here. This is not decorated. It's a mess. I didn't even try to make this look good. I just needed it to be functional because it's hidden behind the wall. But I did leave myself at least a door to come in and be able to service this thing. I used a lot of stuff out of the Advanced Settlement Power mod, as well as a few Bethesda logic gates to get it basically set up to where these two, this builder and this food processor, would dispense prizes, and used a couple of tripwire switches so that the system would shut itself down and basically just prime itself for the next player. So there you go. That is my functional target range game. I built a game inside of a game. If you like the video, hit the like button, and if you want to see more, take a look around my channel, and if you like what you see there, hit subscribe. If you didn't like, please tell me why down in the comments so that I can try and do better next time. Until next time, my name is Nacho Bidness, and I'm saying it's a great big wasteland out there. Let's go have fun in it and get prizes.